Alrighty, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And welcome back to Terranigma, where last time we, well, just inadvertently helped the king not be king anymore by virtue of being under the ground. Because, well, he got killed in some capacity, apparently poisoned I think it was. We don't actually know exactly much more about that. We haven't seen the princess, we haven't seen Lady Fida or anybody else in the meantime, but we did actually have a dream where the elder appeared and he told us to go south because certain important people seem to be in need of some more guidance or helping or something like that. Either way, we are now here at the very south of Spain, where we also discovered some places, so we're just gonna explore these real quick. I say real quick, but it's not gonna be quick, I'm just gonna look around. Let's see how this is going to go. Cuatros. I'm the head of the Cuatros. I'm Cuatro. This is an oasis for soothing the souls of weary travelers. Relax. I like that. Hello. The Cuatros appear randomly anywhere. We travel where the wind blows us. Fair. We're happy to just party every day. You only live once. You only live once. Hey cutie, I dance every day, so I get so all over. How about you massage? Sure. Where? Great. My back. Press firmly. Alrighty. That feels good. Anything else? Thanks, I feel much better. Here's a tip. Ark obtained 1 gem. Neat. You give a good massage. Come back in, okay? You're Quadlight, head of Quadlights. Oh boy. Hi. We can earn 1 gem for a long time. Can we massage you from the side too? No, you can massage her from the front. Well, try to anyways. What? Don't get fresh. Sorry. I like that she has dialogue for that too. Like, well, massage from the front and from the back, I said. Oh, you're getting better at this? 5 gems? I didn't know you actually get more and more. Hey cutie, I dance every day, so I get all over. Okay, I'm gonna massage you again. I didn't know you would get more. You're a bit better than before. I'll tip you more. Ark obtained 5 gems. Does this ever get higher than that? Does anybody know? I actually never tried this more than like once or twice. Okay, thank you for the 15 gems, I guess. Actually, was it 16? Let's see what we have in here. Nobody. Hello. Hey buddy, wanna play? Sure. I'll play. What are we playing? Well. On second thought, playing with a guy? What? Hey buddy, wanna play? Sure, I'll play. What are we playing? Well. On second thought. Come on, let me play. Hi, who are you? The man who came here a bit back was very conceited. But then he told me about his trying to avenge a friend. Very conceited, but he had his ulterior motive. He has blue hair. Welcome to Let's. Hello. The castle in Spain is called Sylvain. The queen ruled it, but she went insane after her 3 sons died on the ship. Oh. Hey look, a hospital. Hello. If there was a better medicine, more lives can be saved. Dr. Emilia always despairs about that. Dr. Emilia also studies medicine for infectious diseases. He says it could save many people when it's made. Or I need to clean my nose. Dr. Emilia's friend is missing. The friend is Columbus. Dr. Emilia is very worried. Dr. Emilia is a fantastic doctor. He treats the poor like us for free. That's nice. I like this Dr. Emilia. Hello. What is it? Are you sick? You appear totally healthy. Yeah, but my brain is not good. What? My studies? It's not anything to show anyone yet. It infuriates me that people die of fever every year. My friend, an explorer, said he got a fever-curing herb on a journey. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. My study is back to zero. Oh boy, good luck. Hello. Do you have a fever? But yeah, fever is deadly if you don't have medicine to treat it potentially. Oh, hot. I feel awful. Our child has caught a fever. Dr. Emilia is doing the best he can for us. Oh boy. This is basically this game's version of Lisboa. Suppose so. Hello. Let's specialty is fresh and tasty sardines. Nice. Oh, hi. Blair. We meet again. Maybe you're alike in our thinking. Listen, have you seen Noir's princess around? You see, after the king's death, the princess disappeared from Noir. I thought just maybe she eloped with you, Sonny. Oh, you think that highly of me? What's that? You don't like me? Your expressions give you away. You're still a child that way. I escaped from Spain, the bordering country. It was horrible. A ghastly killing light flared from the castle. I managed to escape with my life, but my wife and child... What happened at the castle? I've never seen you around. Where are you from? What? Underground? I've heard some of tall tales, but there was this guy who used to come and talk about his big dreams. There was Columbus. Said he was going to search for a new continent. He went off to Spain to tell that tall tale and hasn't come back. I wonder what happened to him. I hear Spain is in a bad way. Hello. You want to eat? The best known delicacy here is grilled sardines. What do you think? You want to try it? No. Yes. Tasty. Nom. Tasty. Nom. Tasty. Nom. Tasty. Everything tasty. Hello. You came through the toll gate? It must have been hard. I hear the King of Loire was killed and there's an uproar about it. Oops. I should keep our entire traveler chatting. Send gems if you want to stay the night. Will you be staying? Sure. Okay, I'll stay. Your room is back here, so rest easy. I just wanted to save because I haven't saved in a while. The sardines is kind of the first big clue. They're big in Portuguese cuisine. Actually, I didn't know that. I do like sardines in... Well, actually, no, not sardines. I haven't had much sardines at all. Here we have a shop. Whip. I like these merchants just squatting, doing other stuff while you're not close to them. But only if you're far enough away from them to observe this. Kind of fun. Alright, let's see what they have. Alright, this is the first time we can buy large bulbs if we want to. Light rod, silver pike, ring mail, silver vest. Alright. Smoking in Nintendo's game in the 90s. I think that was much more of an issue in the USA, I feel. And remember, this game was released in Japan and Europe, but not USA, because I think Quintet USA at the time was... well, it didn't survive over there. I don't actually know the exact story, but something along these lines. To the south is the port of Liz. It's a small port, but it has a thriving sardine fishery. Have you heard about Spain? An evil spirit descended on the castle and doomed the country. Oh, that sounds pretty extreme. Ooh, a luck potion. Just randomly there. Nobody's gonna miss that. Kitty cat. There's this portrait at Sylvain Castle in Spain. It supposedly has precious jewels in the place of eyes. That rumor attracted many thieves to the castle. None have ever come back. Spain is cursed? Well, the castle in Spain is cursed. And... like the cross here would have also been censored in the USA, I think. Yep, definitely. People are all the children of God. We are all equals in the eyes of God. Let us pray. Amen. Okay. God is compassionate. He always looks upon us, the weak. My sister is in the hospital sick. I pray for her to get better every day. That's nice of you. Good luck. Boy, you know the Quattros? They are nomads who live in camps. They dance, sing, trade with the locals to earn their money, I hear. Hello. I always think sardines are plentiful, but they rot quickly. I wonder if there is a way to preserving them for a long time. That's a hint, by the way. Alright, this guy will say zero economic growth. I'm Kainz, I'm an economist and a forecasted growth of towns. There's no local industry here. At least, one key industry is needed. Without such, the progress of this village is not possible. This town's economic growth index is 0%. And here we have crafts. I like making pots and objects like these. I was asked to make a decoration for the church. What should I do? It might be interesting if I make something with a rare mineral. Rare mineral, you say? I really like this sound or music here. Such a nice theme. Hi. Big Hall makes me happy. Big Hall makes my day. Big Hall is over here and I go away. Big Hall makes me happy. Big Hall makes my day. We don't have any more lyrics. So I wish you a happy day. That didn't really rhyme. You can't rhyme Dean with the... I mean you can, but you know. Want to go to another continent? That's impossible. We don't have the navigation skills in the past. Oh, in the past, a Spanish ship set sail looking for new continents. If they succeed, it could open the way for sailing to new continents. Well, I guess not a whole lot else to do here. Let's go to the big roadblock for many people. Let me tell you, getting through the castle is fine, but the boss is what stumped most people, for a good reason. Whee! Arg, watch it! This liquid, it's acid! You swim in that, you'll beat the soup in no time flat. Boneless tear. It's acid. Ew. Delicious Kool-Aid. Welcome to the hall. So, you may notice my damage is terrible. I am not particularly low level. I have the currently best weapon available. Well, that's not technically true, but basically I have the best weapon available. But this is kind of where it feels like there's a bit of an area missing in between this and the previous area in terms of difficulty, damage output, spike, etc. Because my damage is really bad. And if I'm not mistaken, until like level 21, you basically don't deal much damage to these guys whatsoever. And until level 24, the boss doesn't take a whole lot of damage either. Maybe the intent was here in particular. Oh, we have a luck booster still, I should use it. Maybe the intent was that you would use like magic rings in order to defeat these enemies or grind or something of that equivalent. But it's kind of hard to tell what the intent is, so to speak. But we can use like... we actually haven't used the Geo ring yet, so let's see what happens. I think this stuns enemies and then we can just run through. Kind of a nice animation too. Only stun forever? Nope. Or we can use a Ray Ring. And that's 126 damage. That's really good damage, I dare to say. But yeah, I really like this feeling of the cast, like just kind of the sense that I get. There's spooky skeletons, spiders, stuff like that. Chakra lunged. Chakra's a spider. We also have prisons. So we heard that Columbus went to the castle and didn't return. But we also did hear that the queen of the castle went absolutely insane after her 3 sons died. How did that stuff happen? Well... we don't exactly know the details of this. The grinding room? I see. Yeah, look, a Stardew. No valleys here yet. I like Stardew Valley though. I probably will like a certain chocolate factory as well. Chocolate, yeah. Either way. So, fighting these guys, not terribly worthwhile, but look at this. Whoa! What's with this painting? So we did actually hear something in the town area, if you remember. The eyes of the people have been cut out. This is spooky. Looks like the stuff of nightmares. And yeah, this almost quite literally gave me nightmares, these portraits, for some reason. Mainly because of how the main character reacted to them, I feel. Just kind of projected onto me when I was a kid. But this area here, even more so than Loire, actually creeped me out when I was a kid. Who are these? I have no idea, actually. Yeah, most people say Bill Cosby. Chamber. What do we have here in the King's room and the Queen's room? Give me back my children! My child! Okay. I was once an attendant to the Queen. The Queen had 3 children. Tragically, they all lost their lives while young. I was once an attendant to the Queen. The Queen loved her 3 sons totally. The Queen used the year of their deaths as an important number. Alright. But these were not the skeletons of the King and Queen, those were just servants. But yeah, in the town, one of the people told us that instead of eyes, the portraits actually had gemstones for eyes. Now we learned that they were cut out, so let's see what we can do about that. we are on the castle walls, which by the way, this looks really fancy, but it's really hard to wrap my head around how this is like fitting into the whole castle picture. We also find a vest armor. There's a reason why I don't buy armored weapons, by the way. There's just enough along the way. 7 more defense. Alright, here we have 651 gems. It was there. Was that not here? Hang on. Okay. It's not here. Over here we have... Ark took an old book in hand. It is a king's diary. Oh, diary. A week has passed since my wife has taken ill. She has steadily worsened. The cause is known. The loss of our sons has broken her spirit. She moans in her anguished sleep that she will get revenge on him. Who is him? Let me get a Magi Rock over here. This is actually something I didn't really realize in my first few playthroughs, that you can actually read these things on the shelves. And look, the chest. Get a strength potion. That is, by the way, kind of a tricky jump, but not too terribly difficult. You realize that you can go pretty far without falling. Also, Magi Rock. Oops. There we go. And here we have a chapel. More chapel things. Oh boy. Lots of enemies here. Bones. Alright. All the bones are... Hello. I have a request. Until I get my body back, may I come with you? Okay, come along. Thank you. Hey, we have a little ball of light now following us. That doesn't kill you yet. Do you have a soul? You do not. Since the boss's name is Bloody Mary, she could also be the reference to Maria the Mad in Portugal. Maybe. I actually don't know. Alright, here we go back downstairs. Here we are in the library. Let's see. We'll probably try and read all the books from top left to the side. Also, if you see the red skeletons, you might automatically think Castlevania. What? Ark is cursed? I've never actually seen that before. I get stopped every few seconds. I have actually never seen the status effect for being cursed until now. This is fascinating. Alright, I'm gonna heal up real quick. We also did get a strength potion, which might help a bit. And here, this is what we have. Stardew provides fast lifting of curses. Honestly, I had no idea which enemy can even curse you in the first place. Either way, these red skeletons will wake back up. Blood skeleton revived. Ark took an old book in hand. It contained a mystifying lore. The world steadied by a balance of light and dark. When that balance is disturbed, a hero will appear to restore it. The hero will fight courageously with a weapon first held by man. A spear. Actually, never connected those dots yet. Ark took an old book in hand. It describes the return of Columbus from his long journey. Several years have passed since the voyage's start. The year 28-6, Sylvain. Columbus returned, his ship in tatters. On it were Columbus' several of his crew, but not the 3 princes. A historical event, yes, but for the worst day for the Queen. The Queen blamed Columbus for the prince's deaths and jailed him. Oh, no wonder. This is also kind of the part where I repeat my setup or my idea of time doesn't mean a whole lot in this world, because Columbus is still in here, but everybody knows about the sons of the Queen, and she has gone mad seemingly a while ago. It's weird. Ark took an old book in hand. It is a soldier's diary. Our armors arrived today. All men on duty were ordered to don them. Wearing the heavy armor and carrying a morning star on duty is torture. I long for the peaceful times. Oh boy. Ark took an old book in hand. It is a soldier's diary. On tour in distant Scandia, we discovered the ruins of a village. I hid a small treasure there. Has it been discovered? Why would you do that? Distant Scandia, that must be Stockholm, right? The ruins of a village? Actually don't know what he would have hid there. Ark took an old book in hand. It is a journal of Columbus' departure to the new continent. We finally set sail for a new continent. The sky is clear, off to uncharted waters. In return for support, Captain Columbus has taken 3 princes aboard. Columbus appears to have taken them on reluctantly. Who is really to blame? Sewer renovation work order. Enable exchange of moat and fountain what now? Fountainling? Isling intruders? A stone serpent with a switch changes the waters of the sewer. Okay. Castle renovation work order. Description. Make main chandelier operable for repelling intruders. Well, that's a terrible idea for repelling intruders, but it's literally part of the castle defense system. Chandelier can be elevated using a numeric panel on the winch system. Ark took an old book in hand. There appears to be a poem. I met 4 men. The first man had clear blue eyes. The second man was oriental with impressive deep black pupils. The third man had eyes that burned with passion. The last man had a brown, false eye. I decided to show them to the special room. The special room? Wait. Let me guess, these are not portraits, these are actually people turned into portraits, because that's kind of how it sounds like. Like, that's actually genuinely something I never thought about. Either way, we still have this soul thingy lingering behind us, and I happen to know where to bring it. There's this armor over here that doesn't do anything. My body. My body. The soul bursts out with an eerie voice. And attacks us. Actually, I wonder. Rearing, firing, icing, zapping, jeering, rearing. Didn't I have... Oh, this. More. Hi, Pyro Ring. It looks really fancy. I don't think it took any damage from that. Let's try... Alec Ring. Sylvain Castle is probably one of the weaker points of the game's localization. Localization? Possibly. Ooh, level 20. I actually didn't know whether it dealt any damage to the thing, but it seemingly did. And actually deal really good damage for these guys now. Ultimately, apparently it is. Well, with the strength potions. Maybe 21 if you don't have strength potions. Because I knew where all of them were, but probably as a kid I missed one or two. And here we have the guards' quarters. And in the guards' quarters, there's more blue guys. Let's see. We also have a snow ring. I'm mainly just using them on enemies where I know I have to or want to defeat them. Just because magic isn't that great. 110 damage, that's pretty good actually. Not bad. We get a tower key, which, if you could guess it, is to get to the towers. And we also get an ice pick, which is a stronger spear than what we have, but if I'm not mistaken, the weapon I have currently is actually better against most enemies in the castle to begin with. Maybe with the exception of the soldiers. So here, we actually go up the place here. Ark, come check this out! Hi, Yummy. What is this oil can? Maybe it can be turned by kicking it while shoving the wall. Basically, if you remember the number that was very important to the queen. Also, it's not going in sequence. 286, the year. A mechanical sound echoed somewhere. The year where her sons died, so to speak. I actually did not know you could jump down here. Oh. I genuinely didn't realize that. But with this, oops, wrong place. With this, we actually lower the chandeliers just a little bit. And this allows us to walk on them. In order to get over here. And here we find a ruby. And a large bulb. Whee! And no, you can't just jump down here. For some reason, you actually have to walk. Even though you know... Well, actually, you don't know. Well, no, you know where the chandelier chains are, right? Because that's literally where I just jumped down earlier. So technically I should just fall straight down to the lower floor as well. But maybe it deals damage to you just for gameplay reasons instead, because making that jump over there can be kinda tricky. So the game actually puts you back there with a little bit of damage instead, because that's kind of the nicer thing to do. Either way, we got a ruby. One of the eyes. The portraits. And here in the kitchen we find something else. You wonder about the rag. It had Topaz defensive stats, but I think it saves you from curses. Does it? Interesting. The black Opal was buried in the soot of the fireplace. I actually have no idea what the special room is that the queen showed these guys, and why does she have portraits of them in the first place? Doesn't make much sense. Either way, welcome to the outside of the castle wall, where we now have a... Wait, go left side first. We now have a tower key. So we should use that tower key. Also, heal up with a medium bulb. Equip the tower key. Zing. Ark used the tower key to open the door. And I would like for you to take note of how large this tower room is right here. Because... well, you will see what I mean in just a moment. Like, I think it's not about how small the tower was on the outside. We could just have walked slightly downstairs into a room below. Or not, because we just went upstairs. Either way, this is still fine, right? Because the games kinda do that all the time. Hey look, a big blue guy. Alrighty, so we are now on top of the tower. And what are we doing here? We're staring at the top of the tower on the right side, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, the flag being there is fine, but it kind of is missing the connecting piece between the top of the tower and the top piece of the tower, where there's a flag. There's kind of like a little, you know, metal rod missing or something like that. Either way, Yomi goes,
Whew, we're high up, makes me dizzy. Ark, hey look! The wall of the tower on the other side. The eye of the dragon on the wall is glowing. That's a jewel for sure.
great. How do I get across to the other side? Like some thief somewhere, I'm supposed to jump across the roofs?
Bingo! I'll give you a good shove to get you started.
Don't worry.
Ready? Blast off!
Whee! Good thing Ark is really good at jumping, and Yomi gave us a really good shove apparently. Either way, the Topaz is fitted in the eye of the serpent carving, and we obtained the Topaz. Right, we use the tower key on the other side too, that's why you go left tower first. And look at the size of these rooms. Which, to be fair, this does in fact lead downstairs rather than upstairs. Alrighty, we are now in the sewer system that exchanges water with the moat. Or something like that. Hey, there's another Magi crystal. Magi rock. I just realized I never actually checked most of the skeletons whether they contain any souls. I just kept running, because I'm so used to that. Ooh, a defense potion. Oh yeah, remember the snake statue we read about in the construction? There's a switch in there somewhere.
What is this statue? There's something in its mouth. It looks like it might bite.
Put a hand in it. Huh, what's an arm or two? Ark placed his hand deep in the statue's mouth. And it's no longer acidic. Which is nice. So, the quickest way out of here is actually to use a item we haven't used so far, and that is a bone pin. It is Topaz and Opal, not Topaz and Opal. Fair enough, thank you, Valakar. Alrighty, bone pin brings us back outside, and as you can see, it's no longer acidic water, it's literally just water. And I actually haven't received a hint where we know that this is a crystal here, but this is Sapphire. The Sapphire was submerged where indicated by the statue's gem. Actually, I don't remember whether there's a hint for this. Maybe that's just all you do. You just remove the acid and then you notice that in the front there is now a pool of water that you can jump into. That's some system that cleanses all that acid in seconds. Yeah. It's like a chemical reaction to just put some powder in the acid and suddenly it's water. Still wouldn't want to drink that, to be fair. Well, let's see. At this point, we have... It's very bizarre. Let's use the defense potion. And we have a Sapphire here, a blue gem. We have a Topaz, a yellow gem, a ruby, and then Opal is a black gem. Opal is black in this, alright, fair. Don't mind me. I have all the gems for the portrait. And spookily enough, your vision goes dark. Everything goes silent. The jewels started moving, as if they possessed life. And only the portraits in the back were still visible. It's as if everything else was drained of color, drained of light. Only these strange visions remained. The first man had clear blue eyes. The second man was an oriental with impressive, deep black pupils. The third man had eyes that burned with passion. The last man had a brown false eye. The faint little music box plays somewhere in the distance as we hear chains rattling. Or do we? We think we should hear chains rattling as they release the chandelier from the top, but until the impact, everything was silent. Round, round, and round we go. The watchers in the bush we go. Round, round, round we go. When, oh what, when will the watcher rise? At the dawn of the long night. When the early bird does take flight. Who's in the eyes of the ones behind? So this is one of the few parts where it actually kind of gets messed up in the translation patch. Or more in the 60 FPS patch, that text just does not line up at all. Basically it's supposed to go with that children's verse until they stop behind you. It was real! But it's always the one behind you. This was really spooky to me as a kid. It's just like, I'm not comfortable with this. And keep in mind, by the way, I was scared of the Diablo 2, like, initial FMVs. Like, scared enough to leave my PC and come back later when I heard the intro music that I heard at my friend's house play when we were on the title screen after. The text was actually broken in the original PAL release as well. Oh, was it? I actually didn't know that. Interesting. And here, in the torture chambers, in the deepest depths of the prison,
where there is no way up, we find... From somewhere, a crystal clear voice called out, "Welcome to my room! You will enjoy a dream-like time. Enjoy playing with my adorable children." Simon says, "Walk." Simon says, "Stop." Wah! Ark moved. Simon says, "Walk." I got you. Simon says, "Stop." Ouch! Ouch! Mommy, help! Ark is mean. Welcome to Bloody Mary. This is the boss that gave a lot of people a lot of trouble. I think she's one of the few boss fights where you can actually use rings here? Yeah, you can use rings. Or can you? Actually not sure. Either way, this boss fight here, I think you need to be level 24 in order to deal reasonable damage. But I think the zappering actually works surprisingly well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm mistaken, this does not do any damage at all. Alright, never mind. So basically, we're just going to abuse the invulnerability frames. If you space your attacks out well, you actually get 2 attacks in her at any given point. Up and down, this is way easier to achieve than left and right. It takes a bit of practice, but because this fight here is actually relatively simple in terms of sprites, it's not nearly as laggy, so making chaining the attacks here significantly easier. I actually thought that electric attacks would work, but clearly I was mistaken. Maybe another ring works? But yeah, under normal circumstances, you're definitely not the correct level to face her here. Also, this is basically the perfect RNG. As I've mentioned before, I have done speedruns of this, so I'm somewhat familiar with trying to fight her. But clearly, I haven't practiced this in a while, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten hit that much anyways. Yep, we got super good RNG. You defeated Bloody Mary. The Queen's vengeance was lifted from the castle. Mine. That went surprisingly well. Hi. Oh. What have I been doing? Days of torture in a short slumber. Had I been dreaming an endless dream? I am Columbus, an explorer and navigator. Why did you risk danger to come rescue me? Well... Want to go out? What does that mean? I heard of a skilled navigator named Columbus. Columbus, can I ask you a question? Why were you here being tortured? Isn't torture just for punishment of crime? People probably believe this. I was unjustly jailed because the 3 Sylvain princes died on my voyage. But that isn't the truth. Perhaps I accepted torture for atoning my own human greed. Loar's king, Sylvain's queen, those in power are always the same. Sorry, but I cannot tell even you the real reason. When a true hero is born, I plan to reveal my secret. When we finally discovered the new continent, I became convinced, wherever we may live, we are all red-blooded human beings. We all laugh, we all cry, we're all the same. As one family of humans, we should cross borders in friendship. So, I intend to widely pass on my knowledge of navigation. Now, let's get back to Liz. I taught all sailors here all my navigation techniques. I'm sure they will make your wishes come true. I'm tired. I want to get some sleep.
The localizers translated the poem correctly, but because the line was using Latin letters, the poem became much longer. That kinda makes sense. So I like a similar concept as to why people or speedrunners, especially if older games, tend to use Japanese games because they used much less characters for the same expressions. She was supposed to be an easier boss, but they messed up the programming. Yeah, that's what I heard. I actually don't know what the exact details is, but that's kind of what I gathered from this. Because Bloody Mary is such a strange spike in difficulty. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the big zappy, or the big light bulb, not the big lightning ball that I shot, I think that was the one that actually dealt damage to her to a decent degree. But, yeah. For the 4 doll thing, the localizer failed to account for the gimmick, which was the poem you saw. In Japanese, the poem is much shorter due to kanji kana, and the last line heard home about the one behind you times itself so that the dolls stop right when it shows that line. I see, I didn't realize that was actually not a part of the 60 FPS patch. Thought that it was part of the... well, yeah, the patch. And yeah, I think there's a few things that they missed out in terms of relevance. Oh well, that's fine. Hi. He's asleep. Good night. Do you need a fever medicine? No. I don't need it. I'm healthy. That's good. Being healthy is the most important thing. Hello.
Dr. Emilio's friend brought a fever cure from the new continent. He is distributing it for free at the reception desk.
Nice. Dr. Emilia's friend was found. The doctor seems very happy. Dr. Emilia is a fantastic doctor. He's treating the poor like us for free. That's nice. I like you, buddy. How are you doing?
It seems Columbus is both physically and mentally exhausted. I will make him rest at my hospital for a while.
I don't remember having to do anything else here. Except... we go to the inn. Because if I'm not mistaken... we actually need to wait until the next day until we can fly across the ocean by a boat. Or sail, I suppose. That's more accurate. Oh boy. That's kinda scary, considering how intimidating that swordsman lady seems to be. Suddenly she stands next to you when you're asleep and wakes you up. Ark? Ark, wake up! But we know that Lady Frida is probably one of the good ones. Sorry for the late hour, but there is little time. We need your help. Princess L is in danger. Someone is out for her life. I can't explain all now, but I must get her far away from here. She can board the boat to the new continent, but she is not safe alone. I need someone to protect her while I deal with the pursuit. Can you escort the princess for me?
Leave it to me.
Well, I very well can't say no to a request like that.
Sounds serious. If I turn you down, the mighty Ark isn't a man.
Which I feel like that sentence makes much more sense in Japanese because you refer to yourself in third person like that a lot more commonly.
You accept then? Thank you. Now I can save my friend. I will throw off the pursuit and follow you. Take care of her. I shall join you in Liss tomorrow morning. I continue, Ark. With that she means Liss Harbor. What was that about? Really, Ark? Couldn't have said yes any faster, could you? What could I do? If I didn't agree, that lady wouldn't have left. And a new continent does sound interesting. Huh. Oh well. Surprisingly docile to older women, he is. What are you getting at, fella? Oh, nothing. Get some sleep. It's going to be a tough trip.
Time crunches and space limitations were the banes of localization in this era. Yeah. Yeah, look, Royd is also gone. Wonder where he's gonna be on the ship. Hello.
Are you, Ark? The ship will soon depart. Get up on deck. You've come. Good. I trust you with the princess's care. Princess, please get on board. I will follow on the next sailing. Okay. I sincerely appreciate your help. Take care, Ark.
You take care too.
Raise the anchors. We're sailing for the new continent.
Well, gonna be a ride.
Hi, how are you doing today? Hey, princess. You stay here too long, you'll catch a cold. ... Okay, the silent treatment as usual. If you are feeling seasick, you should lie down in your cabin. There's a good wind blowing. It's going to be a good voyage. Hello. If this voyage succeeds, we will carry many people to distant lands. This ship will become the bridge between different cultures. I'm happy.
R-Y-K. R-K. Yeah.
You keep watching the sea. The sea spirits will come and eat you up. You could be a little bit scared.
No, not really.
Children's stories.
Hey, I'm going to bed.
Hey, princess.
Still says the same thing. Oh well. Won't mind me, just grabbing your supplies. Oh. Somebody was yelling outside. Sorry, I clicked the box away too quickly.
What was that? It can't be. Princess L.
Oh boy.
Ghosts. Ship ghost was real.
Oh, I didn't actually know that you could get descriptions here. But no, you can't use the rings here.
Ship's ghost was fake.
That ship's ghost was real. Oh no, I missed the real one. The ship's ghost faded away. Wow, I got really good RNG. Normally they spin around in circles for a minute or so before you get them. Also, did you see that? Arc Sprite or L Sprite had a stand-up animation. I'm pretty sure that's the only time you ever see that in game. It's such a fascinating, weird detail for a sprite that is used once like that.
Are you alright, princess?
Yes. You're a strange person. I'm no longer a princess. You have nothing to gain by being with me. Why did you come?
You look like Elle and Krista. I wonder. I just couldn't leave you. You look like a person I know.
An acquaintance of yours? I look that much like her?
Like an identical twin. Even the names. I was taken back at first.
What about our personalities? I don't know your personality, dude. You just never say anything. Could be close.
I don't know. I thought you were nasty, but maybe not after all.
Is that so? You can't tell people just by talking a bit. If you learn the truth, you may be displeased I look like your friend. But I do want to say this. Thank you for saving me. I want to stay here a while, don't mind me. But what if the ghosts come back, dude? No? Oh well. In we go. Back to bed. Up.
Land! I see land!
And after a journey, we eventually arrive. And we fell out of bed again.
Ark! Hey Ark! Get up, you log! Hey, how long do you plan to sleep? We've landed.
What? The new continent? We're here? Where's the princess, do you know?
What? Hey, instead of dawdling, let's get ashore.
We arrive in South Carolina. Interesting. And the name of this town or place here is reasonably appropriate, I suppose.
You're a slow starter. Everyone else is already gone ashore. You're Ark, right? That girl you were with left a letter for you.
Ark obtained a royal letter. Oh boy.
Hey, don't take it too hard. I forget how many women broke my heart.
Well, let's read the royal letter. I feel like this music here is appropriate for that. Let me try to go in a place where it's easy to read, hopefully. Well, not guaranteed about that. Ark read the royal letter. Ark, thank you, but I can no longer be a burden to you. I couldn't say yesterday, but I killed the King of Loire. I
have a secret that has been vested in me by my parents. The king destroyed my village and adopted me to find that secret. The search for a groom is a sham. He needed me to speak the secret. When I regained my past entirely, I could not forgive. I had no choice. But it isn't just the king after the secret. The king that is after the secret. They came to the castle. Vida, alerted to the situation, spirited me out of Loire. I cannot bear to involve others in this. I will depart alone. Please forgive my rudeness. P.S. I enjoyed the last night. Please take care of your L.
Yeah, I did not stand in the correct position. For some reason I thought there was not gonna be water or place to stand. I like the little detail where you could almost fall. I didn't find a good place to read this, did I? This would have been much better in here. Ooh. Magi rock for people who want it. Thank you.
Sailors talk of an armor made by mermaids. Apparently, it's much better than anything made by man.
It was funny there was no textbooks. Yeah. That's why I was trying to find a place, and I figured maybe the roof of this house is fine, but no, it wasn't. Anything else here?
Foreign trade means exciting exchanges of things and people.
Yeah. I just wish history wasn't riddled with the concept of so many people exchanging other people. Because, you know, that's not okay. By the way, welcome to freedom! We already could read that earlier, but I figured might as well point it out now. It's really nice music in here, and here's also one of my most favorite and also terrifying characters that we're going to meet. This guy. Like, he is scary, dude. He does standing jumps about, well, way higher than Ark, actually. He spins in circles like crazy, and he can use a skateboard on a pavement like this. That's just ridiculous. Hi. You're just running in circles. Hello? Can I not talk to you?
Huh. What a bit down look, bro. Girlfriend walk on you? I knew it. I'll show you something to cheer you up. Check it out. I need your opinion when I'm done.
Like, he just skateboards straight across grass. I don't know what kind of skateboard you have, but the traditional ones I know would not fare well here. So, he's a skateboard wizard, okay. I might just look at him. Almost in sync with music. Impressive.
There, feeling better? Better. Wow, aren't you something wild? I feel much better. What I say? My board performance can make anyone smile. You came on that boat, right? You come from another continent? Wow. Can you come with me and tell the little guys about that? Come on, just a little while. Sure.
Let's just talk, sure. You kid brothers?
Something like that. Follow me.
Alright, follow him. In the German version, this town was called Liberita. You like that name more? Liberita sounds really good. Okay. Hello. That's a place.
We've got a guest here, everyone. Gather round now.
I want you guys to meet
this guy. He came by boat from another continent. 10 hut. Okay, everyone, introductions. There's another older kid named Will, but he's out right now. From the left, Linda, Paul, Harry, and... Hey, where's Anita? Peril, Anita went out looking for Will. What? She's got hardly any money. Oh my god. Listen, I'm going to look for Anita. No one leaves till I get back. Sorry, I got to go out, and as you just heard. Just hang out here, okay? We just became babysitter, or something like that. So yeah, there's another reason why I really like Peril. These are orphans, and it's just taking care of them. Like a big brother. I like this guy. Hi. The oldest guy here is Will. Will is making a flying machine. Isn't that great? Are you Peril's friend? Then you're our friend too. Okay. Anita said she was going to see Will. Will is designing a flying machine at the village of Nurlik. I see. And Peril left without that information. Well, that's less than ideal. Hello. You new comrade Kidsguard? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that right? Sorry, I jumped to conclusion by the way you look. Kidsguard? I do not understand. It doesn't work. What exactly is wrong? Hello? My name's Eddie. I study something called electricity. But all of a sudden my test machine stopped. Can you push it for me? Sure. Push this? That'll fix it? What a weird machine. Please! Push it with all your might. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't explode in my face. Hey, do I keep pushing? Please, push it a bit more. Nope. I actually didn't know it exploded in my face. For some reason I forgot that part. I got it! I should use heat from motion for electricity. Thank you! You gave me a great hint on electricity. I'm going to get started on a new research project right away. You're welcome. Thank you. Was his father also Eddie, making him Eddie's son? Probably. Hello. There's this craftsman in town who makes odd things, but the town recognizes his talent like it does the skills of others. Oh, I see. The town recognizes his talents like the town recognizes the skills of other talented people as well. Good. That took me a second. Hey, Spells. Hello. Oh, hey. You've come at the perfect time. I have a favor. You lend me your ear? Sure. What's your favor? My girlfriend Amanda lives in Nurlik, but I've been so busy, I haven't been able to see or even write. Can you see her and tell me how she is doing? My name is Belle. Please tell Amanda. Belle always thinks of her. I'm embarrassed to ask this, but I will repay you somehow. Okay. 3 girls. Okay. Hello. A man who's very particular about good food lives here. It's said that any food he says is delicious becomes famous. Okay. Stomas. I'm Stoma, and I'm the gourmet everyone in town knows. Bring me food that delights me and I will reward you. Okay. Maybe I'll have something for you sometime. Oh no, I did catch it out of the car, no worries. Hello. Our original drink, made of flavor plant sap. It's 10 gems, want to try some? Sure. Plant sap? I'll try some. Thanks, chug it right back. Tasty. My cousin likes thinking up new menus too. If you ever visit Nurlik, go check on with what he comes up with. And here's a lottery. Hey, you there, try your luck at the lottery. 20 gems each ticket. Let's buy one. Okay, Choose any ticket you like. Wrap at the bottom. Number 37. The prize is... Hey, you have too much stuff with you. I'll give you a refund, okay?
Oh, they probably gave me a small bulb or something. Hello. I hear Giotto on the South Continent also has carnival going on every day. I like that. I love fighting in carnivals. You love fighting in carnivals? Alright, fair. First time in freedom? You must be surprised by all the people. Freedom has always had many people from other places. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I see, that's The Economist. I already know it's 0% right now. Also here we have the merchant. Welcome, what can I help you with? Okay, oh! No, I see it. He gave me flowers, or wanted to give me flowers from the lottery. That's what it was. We have a soul wand. Nice. Oh, I actually never equipped the ice pick. I forgot. That's fine. That's it. In case you're wondering, cannot sell stuff to people. Hello, magic shop. Anything new? Raspin. Actually, I'm gonna buy 2 more bone pins. Those are actually really the only like spells that I tend to actively use. There's a pub. Hi.
This is a free country. What's wrong with getting drunk at lunch? What?
Of course it's wrong, you layabout. Get back to work. Oh. Food. Can't grab it. Hello. Bourbon's not bad, but I would prefer a smoother, refreshing drink.
We only serve blazing hard liquor. Yeah, like it, get lost.
Okay. Okay, let's actually talk to them. 3 girls. Hi. We're a little fussy when it comes to fashion. I'm not pressing any buttons, it's just automatically auto-advancing. If you can show us a fashion style that excites us, we'll reward you. Basically, they're looking for fancy clothes. Which will become relevant later. Alrighty, let's head over to... Nerdlake. Hello.
I was blessed with good corn. That's my first crop this year.
Nice. We rely on the lake ahead for water, but we don't trust it. Water can be a god or a devil, so we don't go to it without cause. Okay, so I think the lady is trying to tell me that they need the water from the lake in order to water their crops, but at the same time, it's probably dangerous there in some capacity.
Have you ever experienced deadly poison? It saps you steadily. When I was hit with deadly poison, I used a serum. I shudder to think how I would have died if I didn't have a serum.
Which is very true, by the way. You die super quick to deadly poison. My only boy, Service, went to the freedom for the city life. This place is plain and quiet, but you can live your life happily. Hello.
I love working with sweat on my brows. However many times I'm reborn, I hope I'm always a hard worker.
This guy might evoke some memories from a certain person that we met in Crest at the very beginning. No, like he's supposed to be Detroit? I have no idea. This guy is practicing his head shake. Probably unintentionally so.
I saw something. While working, something flashed in the sky, spewing smoke. It fell towards the lake. It was a sight.
Sorry.
Brrr.
Alright. You know how in Zelda there's stuff in the pots? Actually, that's not true. In A Link to the Past, stuff is under the pots. Only later iterations had stuff in the pots, actually, thinking about it. There's a life potion. I actually didn't remember that. Arc breaking pots again. Yep. Breaking pots, smashing pots, and again, there's no way to put them down in any capacity. You have to throw. Let's see, we need to find Amanda or somebody. Oh, are you the gourmet's other cousin or something?
I'm Mac. I might not look it, but people call me Master Chef. I studied cheap and handy beef I may eat while farming. But I'm stuck. My reputation not mean anything. How should I prepare beef?
Oh no. Oh, I did say it right. So this is the thing where I'm actually not sure what the proper answer is. You want to make a hamburger. So you grind it, I think. Let's see. This is the one that I almost always need to feel like look up, because this is actually important, because this is literally going to determine whether the town develops or not. You'll see later what that means. Let's see. Nerd Lake. How should I prepare beef? Alright, tell him to grind the beef.
Why don't you grind the beef? Ground beef? Okay, I'll try that. The base of cooking is love. I won't quit making cheap good food.
Nice. Don't forget to hydrate. I see you. Thank you so much, Vanacut. That's an excellent idea. And I wish you good night.
Save the frogs.
Like literally, that is very plot important for us to get 100% to tell him to do the correct thing there. Which, to be fair, makes sense, because he wants to make like the hamburger patties, so he needs to grind the beef first. What are you looking at me? Hi?
At the 5 lakes up ahead, the lake god is supposed to live there. My dead husband used to claim to saw a big animal there.
Hello. If you're Amanda, I have bad news.
What? I'm Amanda. Who are you?
What?
Bill set this up?
He said that. Sorry to waste your time, but I've had it with more like him. I'm sick of a man who will play with odd machines rather than me. I had a new friend now. Please tell Bill that. Okay.
Hey, kitty cat.
Well, I do have bad news for Bill, I guess. Hello.
My dead mom used to say that women who die at sea become mermaids. My mom died at sea too. I wonder if mom became a mermaid.
I'm sure she did.
A little while ago, a cute young girl went into the house up ahead. But later I didn't see her anywhere. I wonder where she went.
I see, that's probably Anita that we heard about. So she did make it here. Traveled across the entirety of America, all by herself. Chuckle. Oh, you dear. Are you asleep? Yep. And there's Kynes. He always says the same things. Well, until you tell him stuff. And look, there's a diary.
What's this? Looks like a diary. Let's see. Day XX. Prototype 9 fails. Crashes in village. Too much damage. Next day. Something is missing. What's wrong? Day Z. Prototype 10 completed. This time, the test flight will be by the lake. I pray for success.
Well, the other dude told us something about the plane. There's something spewing and sputtering smoke and crashing in the lake. So. By the way, this is rather innocuous, but you can pick this up. We obtained a tin sheet. Well, anything else in here? Aside from just stealing a tin sheet. Yes. Hi, how are you doing today?
No, don't hit me. I just came looking for Will.
What? You're a friend of Peril's?
That's great. I was worried about Will. Is Peril angry?
I don't know, is he angry?
Will's not back yet. I wonder where he went.
So she's basically just hiding behind the bookcase. Not anymore. But yeah, we know she's safe. I guess we don't escort her back home. Because we are worried about Will, and he seemed to have crashed somewhere in Neur Lake. And this is Neur Lake over here. Or the cavern, I suppose, to Neur Lake. Hi. Cerberus.
I'm waiting for my fiancée, Nana, right now. This lake is where we first met. She's coming back from Lyotra down south. I can't wait.
And he is blocking the path. We can't even tell him that we're looking for things. Which might seem strange and just like, oh my goodness, there's a chair in our way and we can't step over the chair type of thing in RPGs. But trust me, this plot point here is actually gonna be basically a mystical force field holding us back, just without words, in a more literal kind of way. You're pretty close to where you live, by the way, since Neur Lake is supposed to be Chicago. Let's see. Interesting.
Look at these trees, they're so cute. They hop around,
they jump around, and then they get exhausted. I have no idea what they're saying because I can't read it.
Whee! You're gonna hurt, cause I'm gonna hurt you.
Like, they look so adorable, but they look really cute. Alrighty. And they actually hide logs. Why is that relevant? You will see in just a sec. Just one thing to note, I need 9 logs. So we're gonna actually go in here and back out a few times. So I guess we're going logging. The orange derpy mode? Yes, I actually just saw that recently when going through other stuff. It's great. Actually, let me just see whether I can briefly... I know which folder it is in, actually. I know... I actually don't know whether it is. Oh well. Sorry. I saw it just yesterday though, while going through things, working on things. Also, this is the Gumin forest. Who is wrecking the forest? I don't know who wrecked the forest, I'm just here to pick up the logs that they left behind, dude. I'm taking so much damage doing this. It was like number 6, I think. By the way, you don't have to defeat these guys in order to get the locks. Okay, that was actually number 8, so these are all the locks we have now. Did you make a GIF out of it? Maybe that's why I don't find it. It was a static one, right? Ah, there we go. Silly orange derp. I found it. Really adorable. I feel like we should replace the Grimer derp because I feel like aside from me, nobody really uses it. But then again, I might be wrong about that too. I love his music, by the way. It's so nice. Trying to move it around, but kinda difficult. There we go. Probably a bit small. I wanna make it larger. What kind of... do I need to use a filter? Let's see. Scaling aspect ratio. Use iCubic? No. Point. Solution. Make it 128. Yeah, that kind of works. I just really like how these guys look. Who's wrecking the forest cueing the We Do song from The Simpsons? Maybe. Alrighty. We are back in freedom. We actually have some unfortunate news for Belle, so let's do that real quick. Hello.
Hello. How are you? Did you see Amanda?
What did she say? Tell the truth.
Listen, I think she has a new boyfriend now.
She's finished with you.
Why?
Oh, Amanda.
What did you find wrong with me?
Thank you.
I'm going to the pub. I feel like having a drink.
But it is something that's literally 64 pixel give programs such a hard time to handle. Programs such a hard time to handle? I'm not sure what you mean. You were boring, dude. I think the problem was less him about being boring in the first place as much as... well, maybe that too. But really... he gave himself no chance to be interesting. Let me guess, he never called her. I mean... wait, no, wrong place. That's... Well... Yeah. Hello. ... Think I need to leave town and come back in order for him to have more dialogue now?
I'm sorry about this. I'm okay now. I'll get over Amanda. I was working on a machine that will let you talk to someone far away. I didn't think anyone needs something like it, but I will make it now. Even when you're apart, if you can talk, you can convey your feelings. If anyone can be saved that way, then my machine's meaningful. Oh yeah, I entirely forgot I had to repay you. Let's go to my house.
Yeah, that's literally part of the plot, Murthas. Keep in mind, most people here are probably portrayed and meant to be reasonably young, so... Wild lifestyle. That's just the nature of the beast, I guess.
I feel much more inspired. I can make things more amazing. Much more amazing. I'll work on this. Until next time.
Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, this might actually mean... Guess not yet. I thought this might make the town upgrade here. Nope, it's not upgraded yet. Maybe I need to talk to you again. Hello.
Thank you. You gave me a great hint of electricity.
Alright, he's still working on it. Because I think these are the only two required in order to basically get the next stop of the town. Well, maybe we just need to advance the main plot a little bit further. Alright, we are trying to get to Nurn Lake, but there's a dude in our way who is waiting for his fiancée, and she is supposed to arrive from Lyoto. In order to get to Lyoto, we kind of need to cross the Colorado River here. And this guy here...
I'm putting a bridge across this river, but it always washes away. I think I need better lumber that is more resistant to water. There's good wood in the forest northwest of Nurn Lake, but I hear fiends stalk there now. I'm frightened of going.
Well, wouldn't you know it, I happen to have exactly what you're requesting here. Just saying.
What? Excuse me, where did he get a log? This is truly ideal. It's perfect for building a large bridge. Please, may I have it?
Sure. You can have it. I'm a nice guy.
What? We have more good lumber with you.
This is truly the ideal log, and he's just gonna repeat the dialogue 9 times. Instead of giving him all of them at the same time, we just keep grabbing one log from the back, hold it in front of us, and every time he goes, "Whoa, that log is perfect, can I have it? Whoa, that log is perfect, can I have it?" Every time.
Thank you. With this much good lumber, I can make a good bridge. Thank you, really, thank you.
Wow, this log is even more perfect than the last 8. Indeed. He creates the Colorado River Bridge and a Matcha Rock. So let me tell you something. This bridge looks nice. It's exactly a flat on land, which is impressive, but it has no structural integrity. No wonder these keep washing away. You didn't need better material, you needed a better plan for making bridges, dude. By the way, yes, we can still go back to the ports because now we are back to more or less where we started. Because Lyoto is Rio, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I actually don't know where Rio is. But we can now go all the way down here through Guyana. The plants still help us, even though we can no longer talk with plants. That face. And also, we have the Cuatros. They just appear anywhere. Hey, I'm getting better at massaging now, probably. Maybe it's meant to float instead of being on piles on a river? I mean, I guess that's possible. He needed hippos. Or rhinoceros. I guess that would work too. Alrighty. How far in are we? Yeah. My voice is starting to get rather... What's the word? Hoarse? Is that correct word? But look at where we are. This is where we originally started. But my voice is starting to complain, and I know there's actually a lot of dialogue coming up. So I think this might be a good place to stop for today. Oh. Hey, Dark Shadow Rage. Oh boy. Hi, I hope you're doing well. And yes, we're having a good time. It's been a long time. How are you doing today? How's it going? Yeah, horse. Basically, that's my voice that is getting now. Next time, we're going to try and figure out what the... well, fiancé of the other guy is currently... well, not currently doing in Lyoto, but what happened to her, because she was supposed to arrive a while ago. And then we can check out Nurlik, see what happens to Will, who, well, presumably crashed with his plane in Nurlik. Then we see what else is there. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for listening and for lurking. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you enjoyed being around. I hope you enjoyed Terranigma, because I adore this game. And I kind of hope to do it justice whenever I play through it. Yeah. I hope you have a good time, everybody. And hopefully until next time. Take care, and have a good night.